YouTube, man, I'm back with another video, back with another daily upload, man. Today I want to talk about how we need to stop trying and just be and just do it, bro. See, I think a lot of times we fail at trying to change bad habits because we're trying to change the habits instead of being somebody who has already changed the habits. We're not set in the mental mindset that we are going to change, that we have already changed. It's like we trying to find that change, but we already have the change within. But a lot of people only look at it through the physical. We don't look at it through the mind. We don't put it in our mind that we're going to change first before we take action. And that's what a lot of people do. A lot of people, even myself, I've done this so many times. I've taken action. I've always implemented a plan. But in my mind, I wasn't ready to take on that plan because in my mind, I didn't train it to be in that mindset where I was just already the person that has changed. I would view myself as a person trying to change, but not as a person that has changed. And once I started viewing myself as a person that has changed, my level of consciousness towards what I was doing tremendously changed, because you can start observing yourself and start observing the things that you do that entices these habits, that makes you get into these bad habits. And once I started doing that, a lot of change started forming then. Once I got in that mindset of me just being the person that already changed. So a lot of times we be trying too hard. We be looking up YouTube videos on how to change. We be trying to listen to other people that's still going through the change that we want to go through the change. But to be honest, bro, you got to do it. You got to do it yourself, bro. You got to go in the field. You got to put that work in, bro. You got to observe yourself. You got to sit back and watch yourself. Not like that, Paul, but you got to sit back and watch yourself. You got to watch the things that you do. You got to implement new habits. But in your mind, you got to already see these habits that you implement before you even take on the action. And that's where a lot of people mess up. And then once we break these habits, but then we fall back into the old habits again, a lot of times we get so disappointed in ourselves. Why are you getting disappointed in yourself? You're human. You're not a perfect being. You're not God. Yeah, you're God in this reality. God put his spirit in you, and you're God in this universe, but you're not God himself. You're not pure potentiality. You're a human. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to mess up. If you fall back into old habits, it's okay. Pick yourself back up, because you got to be the person that's already changed. If you're the person that's already changed, just because you fell in an old habit doesn't mean that you, oh, my progress is lost. No, your progress ain't lost because you changed 1% every day, whether 1%, 5%, 10%. You can't really see change because change happens in the subconscious mind first before it even happens in your physical realm. So you don't need to observe change through the physical. You need to observe the change through here. That's where a lot of people mess up. We try to observe the change through the physical, and when we don't see the change, that's when we fall back into the old habits, because we like, is this really working? Of course it's really working. Of course it's working. Your subconscious mind is being all types of rewired. It's being all types of reshaped, whatever you want to call it. Of course it's working. But that's where true faith comes in. You got to know that it's working. You got to know that you're bettering, that you're getting better for yourself. You just got to know. And a lot of people be like, oh, people that say I know are aggravated. But sometimes the people that saying I know see things in here before they see it out here. That's why they say I know. And that's why I say I know a lot. I don't know a lot, but I know the things that I can see in my mind that I changed. I know the things I can see in my mind, like this YouTube channel. I know I'm finna hit 1K. No, I'm not finna. I know I have 1K already. I see it in here already. I don't need to see it on there, because this is all an illusion. You got to realize that everything out here is an illusion. That everything out here, yes, it can change, but it has to change in here first. That's where true change happens, in here. So you have to be the change before you see the change. Remember, you have to be the change before you see the change. But a lot of people see the change, but don't be the change. How can you see the change but not be the change? You're not going to change. You just going to keep going back to them same old habits. And I fell victim to this so many times. Then I fell into guilt, disappointment. And when you fall into guilt and disappointment, your level of consciousness is like this. It's so low that you won't even be able to be aware of what you're doing. Yeah, you might be aware at the moment because you sad. You like, damn, I got to change. I got to change. But you sitting there telling yourself, I got to change. But you already are the change. You don't got to do nothing. Just be it. Just live. I promise you, once you let go and just live and know in your mind that you already changed, you're going to start moving different. Once you sit back, let go and see things that you're doing, you see things up here in your mind, you just going to start being that. The universe going to see that and it's going to show it in your reality. But don't look for it. Just let it happen. Accept it. Just let it happen. There's nothing you can do. You can't control this outside reality. Yeah, you can shift your mindset and shift your reality, but you can't control it. You just got to let it be what it is. You got to develop some type of emotional intelligence, some type of discipline. You got to be the discipline, not try to learn how to be disciplined. You don't got to learn how to be nothing. It's already inside of you, bro. Literally, it's already inside of you. So if it's already inside of you, you don't have to learn nothing. You just got to be it. Literally, that's all you got to do is be it. Tap in, meditate. Meditate, meditate, meditate. I promise you, once you start meditating, you're going to start hearing God more and more and more. And once you start hearing God more and more and more, he's going to give you solutions. The solutions be right in your face. But your level of consciousness is so low because you trying to look for something instead of seeing it through here, through the mind. So stop looking through the physical and see things through the mind. Mind sight over eyesight. Remember that. Mind sight over eyesight. Remember that. Mind sight over eyesight. Train that in your mind. Say that to yourself every day. When you in a certain situation, say to yourself, mind sight over eyesight. When you see a certain situation that triggers you, mind sight over eyesight. That's all you got to say. I promise you. Get that in your subconscious mind. You're going to start seeing things through your mind instead of your eyes. But hey, that's the end of the video, man. I hope y'all having a blessed day. Drink your water. Hope y'all having a blessed night, too. I ain't got my water with me. I keep leaving my cup. But I know that I'm going to have some water in my mind when I get home. You feel me? But hey, man, I hope I see y'all in the next. Not hope. I will see y'all in the next video. Give me a fist bump. Peace out.